From a young boy with big dreams in humble Texas to signing a jaw-dropping $255 million contract and being crowned Super Bowl MVP, Jalen Hurts' journey is nothing short of cinematic. But here's the twist. For all the fame, fortune, and the $50 million net worth, his lifestyle isn't just about flashy cars and massive mansions. There's something deeply personal, almost old-fashioned, about the way he lives, and that's what makes him stand out in a league where headlines are often about excess. This is a man who can glide through the city in a $360,000 Rolls-Royce Ghost one day and spend the next in his family's $700,000 home, sharing a quiet meal with his parents. How does someone at the peak of their profession, one of the NFL's highest-paid players, stay so grounded while being surrounded by the trappings of wealth? What hidden values guide the choices of a man who could buy almost anything but still cherishes the comfort of home and the roots that raised him? It's not just about what he owns, it's about what those choices say about him as a person. And to truly understand this rare balance between high-profile luxury and down-to-earth living, we have to start at the very beginning of his story, in a place where discipline, humility, and resilience were more valuable than any dollar sign, and where the seeds of a champion were quietly sown long before the world ever knew his name. Born on August 7, 1998, in the modest yet proud community of Humble, Texas, Jalen Alexander Hurts grew up in a middle-class family where values weren't just taught, they were lived every day. His father, Avarion Hurts, was a respected high school football coach who didn't just preach hard work, he demanded it, pushing Jalen to exceed expectations both on and off the field. His mother, Pamela Hurts, a dedicated school teacher, instilled in him the importance of education, integrity, and staying grounded, no matter how high you soar. This wasn't a household where talent alone earned praise. Discipline, perseverance, and character were the real currency. Yet growing up under the watchful eye of a coach father wasn't without pressure. In high school, Jalen excelled athletically, becoming a second-team All-District honoree and a regional finalist in powerlifting, showcasing an early combination of mental toughness and physical strength. But there were doubts. Critics questioned whether his dual-threat quarterback style would translate to higher levels of competition. Instead of letting the skepticism deter him, Jalen turned it into fuel, ranking among the top quarterbacks in the class of 2016 and setting the stage for a career that would eventually silence every doubter. These early years built the foundation for everything to come, shaping a young man who would carry the same work ethic, humility, and quiet determination into every arena of life. When Jalen Hurts stepped onto the field for the University of Alabama, he wasted no time making his presence felt. As a freshman in 2016, he earned SEC Freshman of the Year and SEC Offensive Player of the Year, quickly proving he wasn't just another recruit, he was a game changer. Leading Alabama to a national championship victory against Clemson in 2017, it seemed the path ahead was nothing but upward. But in sports, as in life, the road to greatness is rarely without obstacles. In 2018, during the national championship game, Hurts was benched, a moment that could have shattered his confidence and stalled his career. Instead, it became a defining pivot point. Refusing to be sidelined by disappointment, he transferred to the University of Oklahoma for his senior year. There, he flourished once again, finishing as the Heisman Trophy runner-up and earning first-team All-Big 12 honors. This chapter of his life wasn't just about athletic stats, it was about resilience, adaptability, and the ability to turn a setback into a launchpad. The experience of being benched taught him how to lead from the sidelines, how to prepare without the spotlight, and how to seize opportunity when it returned. By the time he left college, Jalen wasn't just a better quarterback, he was a mentally tougher, more complete leader, ready for the unpredictable highs and lows of the NFL. The NFL stage is where legends are made, and Jalen Hurts wasted no time making his mark. Drafted by the Philadelphia Eagles in the second round of the 2020 NFL Draft as the 53rd overall pick, Hurts initially began his professional career in the shadow of Carson Wentz, serving as the backup quarterback. But in a sport where opportunity can arrive without warning, Jalen seized his moment when Wentz struggled, stepping into the starting role by the end of his rookie season. His style was electric, sharp decision-making, explosive running ability, and a poise that belied his years. The real breakthrough came in 2022 when he led the Eagles to Super Bowl LVI, though they ultimately fell to the Kansas City Chiefs. For many, that would have been a career-defining moment, but for Jalen, it was unfinished business. 2 years later, in 2025, redemption arrived in dramatic fashion. Hurts delivered a masterclass performance in Super Bowl X, guiding the Eagles to a decisive victory over the Chiefs and earning the Pete Rozelle MVP trophy. His reward was not just the ring, but a record-breaking contract extension signed in 2023, 5 5 years, $255 million, with an unprecedented $180 million guaranteed, making him the highest-paid player in NFL history at the time. Yet even with this monumental achievement, Jalen didn't let the numbers define him. Where some might have spiraled into the excesses of fame, Hurts doubled down on focus, discipline, and living with intention, proving that his greatest asset wasn't just his throwing arm, but his mindset. When it comes to real estate, Jalen Hurts doesn't just buy homes, he invests in statements. His $12 million crown jewel in Atascocita, Texas, is a sprawling 9,000-square-foot masterpiece set on a massive 10-acre lot. This isn't a typical athlete's show-off mansion, it's a balance of modern luxury and personal comfort. The grand foyer opens into an airy living space with floor-to-ceiling windows that drench the interior in natural light and offer panoramic views of manicured grounds. The living room, with its soaring ceilings and ample space, can host everything from family gatherings to team celebrations. At the heart of the home is a gourmet kitchen worthy of a celebrity chef, complete with high-end stainless steel appliances, a professional-grade gas range, and a massive island that doubles as both a prep station and a casual dining area. The master suite is pure indulgence, featuring a private sitting area and a spa-style bathroom with a soaking tub, walk-in shower, and dual vanities. 6 additional bedrooms and bathrooms are equally well appointed, ensuring comfort for guests and family alike. Outside, the centerpiece is a resort-style swimming pool surrounded by a deck, perfect for summer barbecues and late-night conversations under the Texas stars. Every corner of this estate whispers privacy, success, and pride in his roots, because for Jalen, luxury is only meaningful when it's connected to home. If the Atascocita estate is Jalen Hurts' crown jewel, then his $8 million Whisper Hollow retreat in Houston is the perfect complement, slightly smaller at 6,000 square feet, but every bit is intentional. Purchased not just as a home, but as a strategic investment, this property blends sophistication with functionality. The open concept layout connects a warm, inviting living room to a kitchen that could rival any culinary magazine spread, complete with a built-in refrigerator, 6-burner stove, and a center island that doubles as a breakfast bar. Large windows bathe the interiors in light and open to views of lush landscaping. The master suite serves as a peaceful escape, with a cozy reading nook, luxurious bathroom, deep soaking tub, and glass-enclosed shower. 3 additional bedrooms allow for guest accommodations, a home gym, or creative workspaces. Outside, the backyard is an entertainer's dream, sprawling lawn, room for a pool, and plenty of space for gatherings under the Houston sky. It's here that Jalen often spends time with his fiancée, Bree Burrows, or entertains close friends after a big win. Whisper Hollow isn't just about the square footage, it's about flexibility, privacy, and a sense of sanctuary. For all the mansions and million-dollar investments, it's Jalen Hurts' $700,000 family home in Humble, Texas that tells you the most about who he is. Located on Summer Drive, this 3,500-square-foot residence is where he chooses to stay when visiting his hometown, sharing the space with his parents, Averion and Pamela. The home radiates warmth, from its open-plan living room filled with natural light to the kitchen designed for hearty home-cooked meals. A spacious island is the centerpiece of family breakfasts, while the formal dining room sees its share of holiday gatherings and milestone celebrations. The master suite offers comfort rather than extravagance, with a king-sized bed, cozy sitting area, and a relaxing bathroom with a soaking tub. The remaining bedrooms double as guest rooms, offices, and even a small workout space. The backyard is a simple but cherished feature, perfect for playing catch, hosting barbecues, or enjoying the Texas sun. This home, while modest compared to his other properties, holds sentimental value beyond measure. It's a daily reminder of where he came from, the people who shaped him, and the grounding force that keeps him humble no matter how high he climbs. Step into Jalen Hurts' garage, and you'll see a reflection of his personality on wheels. Valued at around $500,000, his car collection balances speed, style, and practicality. At the top of the list is the $360,000 Rolls-Royce Ghost, a symbol of elegance and status with its sleek lines and ultra-luxurious interior. This is the ride for when he wants to make a quiet but undeniable statement, gliding through the city like royalty. For pure adrenaline, he turns to his $330,000 Ferrari F12, a machine built for speed with aggressive styling and a roaring V12 engine that mirrors the intensity he brings to the field. Then there's the $150,000 BMW M8 Competition, a perfect blend of performance and everyday usability, embodying Jalen's ability to balance flash with function. Each car isn't just a purchase, it's an extension of his mood, his mindset, and his love for the journey as much as the destination. Beyond the field and the luxury, Jalen Hurts' life is anchored in relationships and a strong sense of community. His love story with fiancée Bree Burrows began in 2016 at the University of Alabama and weathered the ups and downs of young adulthood before culminating in a 2024 proposal. Bree has been his steady presence, cheering him on through victories and defeats alike. Family remains central. Hurts has bought homes for his parents and maintains close bonds with his siblings. His charitable efforts are equally telling. Through the Jalen Hurts Foundation, he champions youth empowerment, education, and self-improvement, funding mentorship programs, and even donating $30,000 to support a family battling cancer. He's active in Philadelphia schools, encouraging students to pursue education and positivity. Even in moments of criticism like the 2023 season when he faced backlash over interceptions, he responded with focus, improvement, and ultimately a Super Bowl win in 2025. For Jalen, success is as much about lifting others as it is about personal achievement. Jalen Hurts' story is a rare blueprint for balancing ambition with authenticity. From humble Texas to NFL history books, he's navigated the tightrope between humility and luxury, with an ease that defies the stereotypes of professional athletes. His real estate portfolio tells a story of both achievement and groundedness. His car collection reflects his taste for both excitement and practicality. His personal relationships and charitable work reveal a man committed to something larger than himself. In an era where fame often pulls people away from their core, Hurts has remained rooted, proving that true wealth isn't measured only in dollars or possessions, but in the ability to stay true to your values while chasing greatness.